Hi, my name is Darren Joseph from HTJ.tax. We're the team that seeks to demystify that sometimes confusing world of international tax. Today we have the honor and privilege of speaking with Christophe. Christophe, can you please introduce yourself?
First of all, thank you for having me, Darren. So I'm Christophe Numa. I'm a French citizen based in Singapore for over 10 years now. And I'm specializing in wealth management, exactly wealth protection and wealth mobility in gold investment.
Fantastic. Could you talk about portability in general and what percentage of our assets should be in precious metals as opposed to other things like artwork or jewelry and so on?
This comes back to what I was saying. When we talk about portability, we talk about two layers. The first layer, obviously, being portable. But the second one, as I mentioned, is being able to have the same value wherever you go.
Right.
But you know that this portable asset has the same value wherever you go. And this is very important because this is also how you can be protected, right? Regarding portability and why precious metal, why gold, it's exactly for this reason. You can bring, if you need, your gold, 1 kg, and actually you can travel. I have clients that traveled with the if you don't want to travel with the gold, we as a company are able to give you this opportunity to get your gold in another country without transporting it. And this is very important because when you invest in some non-portable asset, like as I say in a house, real estate, for sure you will not be able to bring it with you. And after, it's about the value, being sure that the value that you have is the same around the world. You don't have so many assets which can give you this guarantee of precious metals. And especially this is something that we have to keep in mind when we are talking about portability. And regarding your question about what is the percentage of your portfolio that you should allocate to portable assets, I will really say that it depends of the situation. In general, being the wealth management, private banking, and so on, formerly in some banks, we used to give a portfolio, say, 5 to 10% of your assets has to be allocated to gold, for example. And actually, it was for paper gold, not really physical, but now we're talking about physical gold. The fact is that if you are in a situation where you can see that the geopolitical-wise becoming more difficult between nations, maybe you should allocate a little bit more. It's really about what is the situation, right? Because it's very sad to say, I'm from a generation where we are thinking that we will not live or know what is war. We forgot about that after the Second World War. We thought it will be the last one. Even as a French person, I would never thought that we will have to be again in this situation of thinking, okay, maybe some war can really become a reality. So for my side, I just put more and more in these portable assets because one day I might need to be relocated and I want to be sure that I have access to my wealth and I'm not have to start from zero again in a new country just because my investments are stuck outside of where I am actually.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. I agree. It really depends on your personal situation and what it is you're planning for. What do you think is most imminent given where in the world you are? Because depending on your physical location, you have a different degree of exposure to risk, as well as your personal situation with passports you hold, where, what business or industry you're in. So you assess your own risk and then your own personal risk tolerance, like how much am I willing to bet and how much can I lose? And then depending on the scenario you have. So, okay, if such and such happens, this is where I'm going to go to. Therefore, this is what I will need to live and survive. So therefore, that's what I need to put aside. That's what I need to have as portable. That's what I need to have as accessible. Christophe, thank you very much for sharing some of your time and expertise. If people want to reach you, what's the best way to find you?
If you want to reach me, the best way will be on LinkedIn, also on our website, gold.com.
That's GAULD.com.
GAULD, exactly. Thank you for GAULD.com. .com, and AU is because this is the symbol of gold, actually.